Welcome guys. On today's video we are going to be looking at the Apple iPhone Air. Now the Apple iPhone Air is just launched and it has a lot of new features, and I'm going to be discussing that. And first, before we start discussing that, we are actually going to be looking at what Marcus Brownlee has to say about Apple Air.
A ridiculously thin iPhone. Yes, it's thinner than a number 2 pencil, thinner than any previous iPhone that's ever been made, including the one that bent. It's thinner than the freaking iPod Touch. That is ridiculous. And this isn't simply an iPhone shrunken down. Apple has done a ton of rearranging parts and pieces inside the phone. They've squeezed a lot of the compute and memory and logic board up into the top of the phone and allowed a bit of a bulge, which they're calling a plateau, which leaves most of the slimmer bottom of the phone for just battery.
And then we are also going to be looking at what Mr. Boss also has to say about Apple Air.
Apple's decided that now it's time to try flattening. And I'm going to be honest with you, this phone absolutely creates an impression. Like, the first time I picked the thing up, my mouth involuntarily formed a silent O, as I truly came to terms with how, at 5.6 millimeters, this is thinner than any previous iPhone. This is thinner than Samsung's ultra slim Galaxy S25 Edge. The thing's thinner than a pencil. But the other thing is, it also feels a lot more luxury than I was expecting it to. When I watched the thing get announced, I thought, oh, it looks kind of flimsy and so light that it's a bit cheap. But it really doesn't feel it, especially with this glossy titanium rail going all the way around the sides and the ceramic shield that you've now got on the back. I think the 17 Air is made for the kind of person who cares enough about their phone to not just take the base 17, but also someone who isn't so into the specs that they'll worry about what they're missing compared to the Pros. And I think if you are that kind of person, you will look at this Air, you will compare it to all past experiences you've had with iPhones, and you will think, this is a miracle. But I see this product
Now at the end of the video we are going to be looking at other people's reaction about Apple Air. But before we do that, let's actually look at the features of this phone. Now, if you actually have this phone looked at, now you can notice that Apple has claimed that this is the tiniest phone ever. And the phone also has the power of A19 Pro chip inside of it, and is actually the new center stage of the front camera, and also has a ceramic shield in the front and back also. This is actually cool and is also very creative about Apple, because they actually make all of their phones that way. Now let's go ahead and look at the features of Apple Air. Now let's start with the color. It has a for the colors, it actually has available 4 colors that are available for the iPhone. It actually has a gray color, a white color, and also another light gold color. The white color is called a light gold color, and then it has a cloud white color, and then eventually it has a space black color. This is actually cool. Then for the titanium frame, it has a grade 5 titanium frame built in with 80% of recycled titanium bricks, and the Apple Air is as strong as it is stunning. Then we're actually going to be looking at the innovative internal design. Now for the internal design, it has multiple technology that houses the plateau of Apple Air, and also maximizes the performance and creative space for a large and high density batteries. Now looking at next, we look at the Pro display. This has 6.5 inches Super Retina SDR display, and is actually their best ever claimed by Apple. So it also has a ProMotion of up to 120 Hz, and also the best anti-reflex reaction ever by Apple. And then the ceramic shield. Now the ceramic shield protects the back of the Apple Air, and also making it 4 times more resistant to cracks. And also have a new ceramic shield to the front, and also has 3 times better scratch of resistance. Then for the camera control, this actually has instant take of photo, and also record your phone, and also the adjustable setting, and also it has a more than ever missed of a moment. It doesn't miss a moment, like you know. And also it has an action button, a customizable fast track to the favorite feature, and also a long press to launch action that you want, silent, transition, shortcut, and even more. And then finally, it has its accessories. Like, you know, the new crossbody straps lets you wear your iPhone Air hands-free, so you can actually go with it on the float. But then I don't think I actually have a reason for the accessories, but then it just wants to make it creative and interesting. There are so many other features about Apple Air. You can actually go ahead and read from the website, and you are going to see even more. But while actually saying that, it has a 18MP center front camera, and also a 48MP fusion main camera, and then it also has a 8K 60K FPS dual vision, and also 4 lenses in your pocket. That is actually cool for Apple Air. They actually did a lot for it. So I can't actually read or show you guys everything, but instead I'm going to refer you guys to where you can actually see it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see what other people are saying about Apple Air and other people's reaction about Apple Air. It is now this I'm actually reading from Twitter. Now, in all its form of glory, Apple Air is actually truly special, and also a special looking device that Apple has made. The moment you hold one in your hand, you start thinking, could I use this as my main phone in a week, or should I use it for the rest of my life? And also, this really feels like the kind of phone Steve Jobs would have been proud of. That really sticking. And now you can feel the care that went into it. I am loving it. And someone else says, will this be your full-time device? Although the person never replied to that person. And then the other guy says, it is totally worth it. It's $600 phone, less battery, less camera, do not deserve $1K dollar. I also agree with that. And somebody also commented on the session and say, oh, for sure, I agree. But I don't know why they're selling actually 1K phone. But yes, it has a lot of work put in it, but the price actually is something else. And people are actually speaking up. So then another person said, it is the closest to just folding a screen versus thinking you are holding a phone. Okay, the person mean like a screen of a phone. Yeah, I do understand. You can certainly use it as your main phone. It's a phone, and after all, if you want a big time camera, battery, sound quality, you might want it. You might just want to buy it. That is what the person says. I am using Apple Air as my main phone over 17 Pro Max. I love this phone. Yeah, I think I also agree. Instead of 17 Pro Max, I would also go for Apple Air, although I am not interested on that for now. So there are so many reactions. I could actually keep going, but it's just going to make this video to be a bit longer, and I do not want that. So guys, let me know if you want to see more reaction video. I'm actually looking to making more reaction videos in the future, and I hope you guys like it. Please let me know on the comment section if this kind of video style resonates with you. Give it a thumbs up. If it doesn't resonate with you, let me know in the comment section what you think. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.